Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be diving into the fascinating world of aesthetics, facial therapy, but focusing on skin analysis part 1. So much information that I had to break it down into 2 segments. Whether you love skincare, or if you are a professional esthetician, or if you are just getting into, you're an aesthetic student, you are in the right place. Have you ever wondered what your skin is trying to tell you? From hydration levels, blemishes, rashes, to detecting early signs of aging, facial skin analysis can reveal so much about your skin's health and needs. I will give you tips on how to address common skin conditions or concerns and enhance your skincare routine for yourself or your client. So very quickly, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Maria and welcome to Aglaia Esthetics Online. I am an aesthetics instructor, a master esthetician for many years. Stay tuned because by the end of the 2-part tutorial, you will have a deeper understanding of your skin or your client's skin and the tools to achieve a radiant complexion. Like, comments, and subscribe for more beauty tips and skincare secrets. So let's get started. So before we start a facial on yourself or a client, we must perform a comprehensive skin analysis. This helps us tailor the treatment to your client's specific needs, ensuring the skin gets exactly what it requires. In this video, part 1, I will guide you through the entire process and explain why each step is so important. I will show you how to assess different skin conditions from dryness to sensitivity to different kind of acne and aging. You will see real life examples and detailed pictures of various skin types and different issues. Without this step, we are risking using products that may not be suitable, which could lead to irritation or less than optimal results. And that is not good for you or your client. This personalized approach maximizes the benefits of the facial, leading to a healthier and more radiant skin. But it's not just about results. A detailed skin analysis, communication also helps to build a strong relationship between you and your client. It shows that you really care about her skin and are committed to provide the best possible skincare treatment. This trust and understanding are the key to a successful journey with your client. I have my skin analysis. It's only a 2-pager, but it is essential that you follow this map. Before I start the skin analysis, I ask a lot of questions. How much water she drinks, what type of diet does she have, is she a vegetarian, vegan, have a balanced diet, does she eats everything? So you find out a little bit about her. It's so essential. Let's say she has allergies, iodine, and then you start putting products that are basic with iodine, like algae, you are going to get a reaction. So that is the first part that I communicate that with the client before you jump into putting products on her skin. Then what I do, I broken down into the lipids, the hydration, the vascular, keratinization. This is what the first part that I do with her. So when I look at her skin under lipids, the oils, which are controlled by the sebaceous gland, or also called the oil gland, and is found in the dermis. So if she's normal, fantastic. But there's not very many people that have normal skin. Really, it's not. They might have a part that is normal, but they might have dry or oily or a combination. Is she low secretion? So that means dry. Not the dehydrated. The low secretion is dry. That means that her skin does not produce enough oils. So a few pictures that you can see that I'm showing some dry skin. A lot of things that you can do, and that is other like I have tutorials down below because I can't explain everything. But for dry skin I have tutorials, for oily skin I have tutorials, for blackheads I have tutorials. So they're all below, so that you will need to look at those ones. Because if, for example, if somebody has dry skin, if by applying a lot of cream, you're going to make her skin drier. It's more for like a look at the diet. So she will need to eat more avocado or oil-based, even butter. But you need to look at her diet, because if butter is animal-based, you cannot say eat more butter, but maybe have coconut oil in her diet, avocado. So there's so many things that she can do. Now, does she have profuse oiliness? Is that her skin very oily? If you overwash the skin, you're going to make the skin more oily. So there's certain things that you need to do for oily skin. Okay. Is she asphyxiated? That means a skin that has an accumulation of dry skin. Is she a smoker? Most likely she has an asphyxiated skin. That means that the skin is kind of grayish. It's not breathing. What are the things that you can do? Comedones. Does she have comedones? Is it only on the nose? Is it on here? Is it on the chin? Or is it all over? Does she have acne that is comedone acne or comedonogenic acne? Does she have papules or pustules only? Or does she have tons of acne? Big pimples, small pimples? Or does she have fungal acne? Fungal acne is totally different than a acne vulgaris. If she has one or two pimples, just a little pimples. Or does she have a lot of pimples that is into the acne? What grade of acne does she have? Grade 1, 2, 3, or 4. If she's under 4, most likely she'll have sebaceous cyst. A cyst usually is encapsulated, and you as an esthetician, you can't do much. You might be able to massage it to come to the surface, but that is something maybe a dermatologist needs to look at. Does she have scars from acne? Now, yes, you can do microdermabrasion, you can do microneedling, but something deeper, it might be dermabrasion, which I don't like, or chemical peels that really peels all the skin off, and then I particularly don't like it. But you can do things for scars. Is a little bit not evasive, and that's the part that I like. Pore size. Does she have normal pore size, or are they medium, or are they large? What are the things you can do for pore size? Now that is about lipids. Now remember, all these, I have all videos down below. Hydration. Hydration usually means moisture. Is she a normal hydration, or is she surface or deep dehydration? That could be caused maybe because she doesn't drink enough water, or she's in the sun too much, or she does sailing, like the boat sailing, yeah. So is she a skier? She does not protect her skin. So that is a form of surface and deep dehydration. Or does she use very dehydrating products? Because you could be oily with surface dehydration. Why? Is because maybe you have been are oily and you've been using like really a lot of products with alcohol to dehydrate, which that causes more oiliness. Fine lines. Are those fine lines because of aging, or are they fine lines because of dehydration? Because if you have like deep dehydration or surface, the fine lines might appear. Now, if she has wrinkles, are they from aging? Now, there are 3 different types, in my opinion, of wrinkles. One is called a crinkling type of wrinkle. That usually happens on individuals that are like 70, 75 and they're older, and they have a sun damaged type of skin with post-inflammatory changes. That means that she was in the sun a lot and now she has age spots. And also elastosis. Elastosis means that she has lost a lot of elasticity of the skin. Does she have the glyphic type of wrinkle, which that usually happens sometimes around the chin jawline or on the neck, and then like a crisscross type of wrinkle, or deep wrinkle that usually happens around here, like this. Okay, deep wrinkle on the forehead, in this area. But there are different things you can do: microcurrents, radio frequency, high frequency, microneedling. So there's a lot of things that you can do as an anesthetician. Now let's look at the vascular. It means the blood. Is she normal, or does she have unusual redness, sensitivity? Or does she have couperose? Couperose usually happens in this area, are little broken capillaries. It could be minute or could be quite deep. Does she have dilation? Are they broken, called telangiectasia? That really actually you can see the broken capillaries. Nophema, which also is the rosacea. Now a lot of times people call it, when it's just a little bit of couperose, they say rosacea, but the couperose is totally different than rosacea. Your rosacea usually is a combination, usually starts on the nose, on the cheeks. It's almost like a butterfly, and it happens, it's a mixture of papules, pimples, oiliness, and broken capillaries. That is rosacea. Telangiectic warts. Now something like that, don't touch. Be aware what it is. If the client says that, okay, what is that? Then you will really need to pay close attention. A lot of times these warts might look like Syringoma, but Syringoma usually happens in this area. And also a lot of times individuals get Milia, which are the little white dots, confused with Syringoma. So I have some pictures so you can see the difference. Syringoma usually happens with the Sudoriferous, the sweat. The Milia is more with the oils. So please be very careful that you are able to identify the difference between Syringoma, the warts, and the Milia. Now let's look at angioma, which usually those are like a little tumor composed of blood. Spider angioma are like little nevuses, and they look like a spider. That's in the center. You see the blood, and then like look like a little spiders. Usually that could happen on the face. That most likely happens on the body. A lot of times on the legs. Cyanosis usually is a purple bluish discoloration. Seen on the lips. It's more with the heart. You don't see that very often, but if you see blue lips, it's something to do with your cardiovascular. Now let's look at keratinization. Keratinization means like the level of how thick your skin is. As you get older, the skin becomes more keratinized. So that is why I always say things like a nice scrub. It's good. HAs, BHAs, depending of the need. And again, I have tutorials on HAs, BHAs, so you have a better understanding. So if you have oils, you might want to do BHAs. If you are more aging or dryness, AHAs. So you have a good cellular turnover. But if you do not do scrubs, I love skin brushing. Skin brushing your body, skin brushing your skin, because by doing that you desquamate, you're removing the dead skin, and you get the cellular turnover. Now, if you don't do it, that's when you get hyperkeratinization, like a thicker, okay, uneven. But if you overdo it, which I do not agree, you will cause damage of your surface of the skin, and you thin out your epidermis of the skin, and then now you have hypo, okay? That happens when you do too much microdermabrasion, when you do too many peels, because it feels good, so you want to do more and more, but overdoing it, you will damage the surface, the mantle of the skin. Do you have scales, like a dandruff? Now, when you look at dandruff, it usually happens here, but a lot of times happens around the skin, around this area. It could be just dry skin, but it could also be Candida. So if you see like a dryness, it looks like scales, that could be Candida. And you might want to advise the client maybe to cut off the sugars, take probiotics. So again, that is really an essential thing that you need to be aware. Why? Because if somebody has Candida and she has a rash around this area and you give her a lot of products, but if she has Candida, it will not go away. And then she will say to you, you know what? You gave me those products, but it's not working. Yeah, because she has Candida and it has something to do internally. She has psoriasis or eczema. That is also so essential that you're able to identify that. Psoriasis and eczema comes together with asthma, allergies. So if she has allergies, she will have eczema. So to identify all this is so essential. So I'm going to stop here, and thank you for joining me in this deep dive into skin analysis part 1. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, share with friends or other estheticians, and subscribe for more skincare insights and tips. Do you have any questions? Please drop comments below. Love to hear from you. For those of you who want to take immediate action and start a new hobby or profession in gaining deeper understanding of a broad spectrum of skincare conditions and knowing how to treat yourself or clients, then aesthetic training is for you. Click on the link below, fill out your contact detail and some dates that you would like me to contact you, and to do like a discovery, meaning to see if you are a good fit for the online aesthetics training program. Remember, great skin starts with understanding it. Great results come from a trusted skincare. You know exactly what to do. Keep posted for the skin analysis part 2 and check this tutorial. Until next time, take care and may God bless you.